Hello and welcome to URM's ISO 27001 Internal Auditing Seminar. My name is Lisa Dargan, I'm a director at URM, and you just heard from Wayne Armstrong, who is one of URM's senior consultants and a specialist in 27001 and auditing. This is the first of a number of webinars we're going to be running around auditing, the 6 pillars of success. So today we're going to do the overview into each of those pillars, and then we will cover the pillars in subsequent webinars, which if you're interested, just add to your feedback form and we can send you the details of those. So the 6 pillars we're going to are really planning your 27001 audit program, what you should consider, what that looks like, how to approach that, preparing for each audit. And what do we mean by preparation? What are the things that you should be doing? How should you be communicating? Conducting the audit, how to do that, the approach to take, sampling, for example, how to do that. Audit reporting, really important in terms of how you communicate your findings and what you do with those, following up those findings, and finally closing down that audit. We'll also take some questions at the end. If any questions arise during the time, please just pop them into the question box and then we'll make sure those are addressed when we get to the end of the webinar. So let me just introduce firstly URM. Who are we? So for those of you who don't know us, we are a consultancy, training and product organisation focused around information security, risk and business continuity. We've got over 15 years experience with 27001 and auditing, and in that time we've taken over 300 organisations through successful certification. So we really understand 27001, and in particular we understand auditing and auditing requirements. Many of our clients have also gone on to adopt other management systems or integrated their 27001 audit schedule with other framework requirements such as NIST, SOC, Cyber Essentials. So we're well able to talk to you about how to integrate that audit schedule. In terms of our team, we have a passionate team of people who've worked both sides of the fence, sitting where you are at the moment in terms of managing this and how do you go about it, as well as consulting. Wayne is one of those and one of our lead around 27001 and auditing. Wayne, could you just introduce yourself, please?
Sure, thanks, Lisa. So yeah, I've been around information security since 2001, so quite a while now, over 20 years. I came on board back when ISO 27001 was a British standard, BS 7799, and I worked for KPMG at the time doing assessments against that standard. I've worked on both sides of the fence though. I've not always been a consultant. I've been head of information security for a couple of organizations who were 27001 certified, so I've managed their management systems and combined those 2 organizations. Gave me 10 years of experience working on that side of the fence. Before I came to URM, I've been at URM now for approaching 10 years. And I'm a 27001 lead implementer, lead auditor, specialist also in information risk management, and I'm one of the trainers as well at URM. So we have a number of training courses associated with information security that, and I'm one of the trainers. I'm also a qualified security assessor for PCI DSS, which is the standard that ensures that you're able to secure your credit and debit card information, etc. So I've got a lot of experience in information security. I've also got an IT background, so I did 10 years at Boots the Chemist at their head office, looking after their wide area networks. So I've got a lot of experience, like I say, on both sides of the fence. And what you'll find is, if you do end up working with URM, is that the lead consult, I'm not unique at URM. Our lead consultants all have similar sorts of experience, so you do get a lot of knowledge and experience if you end up working with us.
Thanks, Wayne. So let's start, I suppose, with pillar 1, planning your 27001 audit program. Can you just take us through probably a bit of back to basics so we're all on the same page about what an audit and an internal audit is, but some of the things we need to consider and what what our programs really should include.
Sure. So what we're looking at is, well, first of all, let's have a look to see what we mean by an audit. So I've taken a quote here out of an international standard that provides best practice guidance on how you go about performing audits. And so I'll read this out with it being a quote out of the standard. It says that an audit